Hey everyone, this is the Spoon Dude back with just a quick video. This time we're doing another custom versus official comparison video. This time we're comparing my custom Electro versus the official Marvel Legends Electro. Right off the bat, I want to say I did get this figure recently for a very cheap price because I had like a discount from a gift card or whatever. But I bought this figure for a custom actually. However, before I customized the body, I did want to compare it to my custom Electro and see how different mine is compared to the official one. Obviously, with most of my videos, actually all my custom versus official videos, the official one wins, and this is still the case. Obviously, this is just a lot cleaner of a figure being, officially produced from the factory, and they can cast all the parts in the right colors. But I think it's still worth comparing. Mainly, I wanted to compare the heads. You can see how much better the official one is. This uses a Captain America head that I tried to re-sculpt. Like I tried to take off a chin strap, which looks kind of weird now that I look at it closer. But obviously the main part here is the mask. I used pieces from like an old Batman cape, which is sort of a soft plastic, which I thought was a good idea since it would help with articulation. You can see how it would flex out of the way when I turn his head or whatever. And even Hasbro went that direction. This mask is a soft plastic. However, on mine, since I used like a black soft plastic, I had to paint the yellow on top. And the paint really doesn't play nicely with this soft material. When if you just leave it alone, it can look okay. But the more it flexes, the more it'll just like chip off, obviously. And that's why, I'm very unhappy with how that looks. It's really kind of ugly. I think the shape is okay though. You can see they're actually pretty similar. This one's a bit wider at the top, and these side pieces are completely different. But other than that, this one's not too far off from the same sort of lightning bolt shapes. But of course, the official one's better. Like I said, it is a soft plastic and it's cast in yellow, so there's no paint flaking or anything. And then the face underneath is so much nicer, of course. This one has a sort of sinister smile that is very fitting for the character. So I really enjoy this one. And you can see even the way it's applied to the face, there's more kind of space between the face and the mask, so it looks almost more realistic. Whereas here, mine's like very kind of glued to the face. So obviously the official one is better here. And then of course, comparing the bodies, they are completely different in style. I used a movie figure, so it has sort of the details of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro costume. These pads and all this sort of kind of piping throughout it, and these ridges or whatever. And even like these fancy boots, whereas this is just sort of a blank body with the painted details. And it gets a job done for what it's supposed to be. But part of me kind of prefers the sort of more movie styling of this suit. And weirdly enough, I think this one actually fits into my collection better. If you've seen my Spider-Man villain collection video, you'll have seen most of my Spider-Man villain figures are sort of old Toy Biz Marvel Legends or Spider-Man Classics, like this Shocker figure. And you can see this figure has, loads of texture and even, piping and like panel lines and stuff that actually match this movie figure kind of detailing better than this sort of smooth Hasbro body. So this body actually kind of fits in with my collection better than the official one. But like I said, I got this figure for a custom. However, I did recognize that this head is so much nicer than my custom one. So I always plan to just take this head and put it on my custom's body. So I can get rid of this cracked, head, and then put in the official one. And luckily, the heads do interchange pretty nicely. And here is how it looks. It might be a bit big, it's hard to tell, but I think it looks okay. Obviously this body's not quite as bulky as this one, but I don't know, I never really picture Electro as a bulky guy anyways, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Here's how he looks next to a Spider-Man figure. You can still see he is taller than him, and he's bulkier than him, so that still works out. So I'm really happy with how my custom looks now. I could still tweak it a little bit, like the yellow on the boots and the gloves. Probably needs another coat or two. And then there is some paint rub like on the hips, which is kind of ugly. But with the new head, I'm really happy with how it looks. And now I have an Electro for my collection that I'm really happy with. And then I'll use this for a custom. So if you have any guesses what character I'm going to make with this body, let me know in the comments below. I'll see if anyone gets it right. My clue for you guys is that it's obviously going to be a DC character to add to the ranks of my DC collection. But yeah, that's the video. That's a quick comparison. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. Guess what that figure will be turned into. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.